Have you ever been in a situation where a client asks you to deliver a service you never did before? How do you handle it? Hey there, Ivan from Frequencyclick. Do you know the power of saying yes, we can do it? Even when you are not entirely sure how, say yes, I can. Trust me, this approach is a game changer and I'm excited to share why. So stay till the end.
B-School Strategy 101 says the following. What we're supposed to do in a company is stick to our knitting. We've got to figure out what we're really good at. We call them core competencies, and we've got to build on them, invest in them, nurture them, make them more robust. And if somebody comes along and says, can you do something different that's outside of that? What are we supposed to say? No, I'm sorry, we don't do that around here.
In the world of business, we are often taught to be cautious, to carefully calculate risk, and to only promise what we know we can deliver. And while there is certainly merit to that approach, there is something truly extraordinary about adopting a different mindset, one that embraces the unknown and welcomes challenges with open arms. Imagine this scenario. A customer approaches you with a request that pushes the boundaries of what you have done before. It's something you have never attempted and you are not entirely sure how you will make it happen. The traditional approach might be to shy away from the challenge, to express doubt or hesitation, or even to decline the request altogether. But what if instead you responded with a resounding yes, we can? What if you embraced the opportunity to stretch your limits, to innovate and to exceed expectation? That, my friends, is where the magic happens.
Well, a Brazilian entrepreneur named Arnold Correa built a wonderful business that today is called Atmo Digital by disregarding those rules. He had already reinvented his business twice to become a major provider of event management and production services when one of his customers said to him, I have 260 stores scattered all around Brazil, and Brazil is a big country, and I like to be able to broadcast training and motivational events to the stores in real time. So Arnold, could we put televisions in the training room of all my stores, and could we build a satellite uplink so we can send all this wonderful stuff to the stores? So what did he say? He said, yes, we can do that, even though he knew nothing about satellite technology, had never operated outside Sao Paulo, but he got it done. Then several years later, some of his other customers, one of them in particular, Walmart, said, well, it's nice that we have all of these television screens in the back room of the store, but wouldn't it be cool if we had them on the sales floor, because then we could run advertising. So when the customer walks down the aisle for detergent, perhaps there's an ad for Procter & Gamble's detergent in that aisle. And what did Arnold say to that request? Yes, we can do that. Over a period of years, Arnold reinvented his business fundamentally 4 different times by saying when a customer wanted something new that lay outside his core competencies, yes, we can.
In my entertainment business, where I help my clients to organize their events with sound and lights, equipment, and DJ services, I started by buying a DJ controller with less than $500. I quickly realized that people were asking me if I had lights and speakers, and I said yes. Then I started to reinvest my earnings to buy lights and sound equipment to diversify my services and earn more. I grew quickly with this strategy. In many business schools and textbooks, you will find lessons on risk management, feasibility studies, and careful planning. And while these are undoubtedly important concepts, they can sometimes inadvertently foster a culture of caution and complacency, a mindset that stifles innovation and limits growth. On the other hand, the yes, we can do it mindset flips the script entirely. It's about daring to dream big, embracing uncertainty, and refusing to let fear of failure hold you back. It's about believing in your ability to find solutions, to adapt, and to thrive in the face of challenges. Let's look at some real-world examples of businesses that have embodied this mindset and reaped the rewards. Think about companies like SpaceX, whose founder Elon Musk famously set out to revolutionize space travel, despite facing skepticism and naysayers at every turn. By adopting a bold vision and refusing to accept limitations missions, SpaceX has achieved groundbreaking successes that once seemed impossible.
Elon Musk, pleasure to have you on.
Thanks for having me. I mean, it sort of started off when I was thinking about what to do after PayPal, and I'd always been interested in space, but I didn't think there was anything that an individual could do in space. I mean, it seemed like the province of large governments. But I sort of started looking into it, and I went to the NASA website to find out when we're going to Mars. It seems like, obviously, that is the next thing after the moon. And I couldn't find anything. So I was like, wow, this seems very strange. Initially, I was under the impression that it was that we'd lost the will to do that. And I later came to the conclusion that I was quite wrong about that. I think the United States in particular is a nation of explorers.
So you decide you want to try and do this, and do you look at it as why did you decide transport was the most important thing? I mean, I think people would regard living on Mars as
no. That's the relatively easier thing. Yes, absolutely.
So we could live on Mars. Just getting there is the problem.
Yes. Like right now, getting to Mars is impossible. Right? Yeah, that's our Dragon spacecraft, or version 1, which is capable of taking cargo to and from the space station, including biological cargo like fish and mice and that kind of thing.
So when do human beings start going up in it, you think?
So we expect to complete version 2 of Dragon, which will have astronaut transport capability in about 2 years.
And most of what you do now is send satellites up into space, right? That's how you pay the bills.
Exactly.
But you want to do something much more ambitious with SpaceX.
Yeah, I mean, the long-term aspiration is to develop the technologies necessary to transport a large number of people and cargo to Mars in order to create a self-sustaining civilization there. And that's really why I started the company, was because it seemed as though...
To create the possibility for life on other planets.
Yeah.
Closer to home, consider the countless small businesses and startups that have launched innovative products or services, often in industries where they had little to no prior experiences. From tech startups disrupting traditional industries to local businesses finding creative solutions to meet customer needs, these entrepreneurs exemplify the yes, we can do it mindset in action. So how can you cultivate this powerful mindset in your own business endeavors? Start by embracing a growth mindset, one that sees challenges as opportunities for learning and growth rather than roadblocks to success. Foster a culture of experimentation and innovation within your team, where failure is viewed not as a setback but as a stepping stone to success. But you may say, Ivan, I don't even have a team or resources to create my own product. Don't worry, I will say it again. There are tons of products and services out there that change people's lives in different industries, and affiliate marketing can help you to start promoting products you genuinely believe in to your audience. By doing so, you will cultivate the mindset I'm telling you. Additionally, surround yourself with mentors, peers, and role models who embody the yes, we can do it mindset and can provide guidance and support along the way. Next, challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone, to take calculated risk, and to boldly pursue your goals even in the face of uncertainty. So the yes, we can do it mindset is a powerful force for driving innovation, overcoming obstacles, and achieving extraordinary results in business. So the next time a customer presents you with a challenge that seems daunting, don't be afraid to say, yes, we can do it, and watch as you unleash the full potential of your business. Remember, the sky's the limit when you believe in the power of possibility. Now, watch this video where I explain why we need to stop comparing ourselves against others. Comparison is toxic, especially in the content creation world. See you in the next one.